Hey Bears, I'm Mariah Razzo, and this is your CTV Bear Breakdown. The Chrisman girls basketball team continues to roll. They picked up their 12th win of the season Thursday night over rival Fort Osage. The Missouri Basketball Coaches Association ranks the Lady Bears 6th in the state in Class 5. Since returning from winter break, the girls also beat Oak Park and won the Sonic Classic, their second tournament title this season. Giovanna Moore and Jackie David earned all-tournament team honors. Next up, a tournament in Frontenac, Kansas. The girls finished as runners-up in the same tournament last season. The boys team will also compete in a tournament next week. They'll take part in the Culver's Classic in Lee Summit starting Monday. They most recently finished as runners-up in another tournament, this one in Joplin. They fell in the championship game to the team ranked 10th in the state. Seniors Dawson Hurl and Kelvin Mason earned spots on the all-tournament team. Chrisman Special Olympians brought home gold last weekend. Jonathan Clark, Cheyenne Pyatt, Isaac Bernhardy, Nikita Chase, and Chris Steele joined with a student from Van Horn to earn the honor at the KC Metro Area Basketball Tournament. Austin Foster and Christian Wesley each won silver in an individual skill competition at the same event. Mark your calendars for the annual Special Olympics Basketball Showdown against Truman. It'll take place Wednesday, February 20th here at Chrisman. And you can take the plunge to support Special Olympics. The annual Polar Plunge takes place January 26th at Longview Lake. If you don't want to jump into the freezing cold lake, you can also volunteer. Talk to Ms. Moore in the A's Club office for more information. A milestone recently for senior wrestler David Toese. He earned his 100th career varsity win at Chrisman en route to winning the North Kansas City tournament last weekend. Toese is ranked 4th in his weight class in the state, according to MissouriWrestling.com. Sophomore Mason Walters and senior Jose Maravilla also earned spots on the medal podium at the North Kansas City tournament. The boys aren't the only ones seeing success on the mat. A pair of girls also scored podium finishes last weekend. Mary Mae McMillan and Michaela Breedlove both placed in the top 5 at the Wonder Woman tournament in Columbia. The tournament is the largest all-girl tournament in the state. The Chrisman girls team competes again Saturday at the Winnetonka Girls Invitational. A new year and a new mission for the first Bots of Independence. Last week, the game in which they will compete was released. It's called Destination Deep Space. It's sponsored by the airplane manufacturer Boeing. The robotics team will now have roughly a month and a half to come up with a strategy and design, build, and test a robot to compete at the highest level. They finished 3rd at Worlds last year. Their sights are set higher for 2019.
Last year's success just gives us a platform or a standard to hit, and our goals are above those standards.
After the amazing season last year, it really feels like we can do anything. We have that goal to get back to Worlds and make it onto Einstein's and make it to the finals and get ready for alliances. And with the experience we had last year, we feel like it's very important to reach that goal again.
The team's goals this year are always to do better than we did last year, to make improvements to the way and the systems that we do within our team, so ways to make the process quicker, more efficient, and overall our team, where we were pulled up by some other teams last year, we would like to be the leader of that group, that same group this year. I have a really good feeling because already we are 2 days in and our team has went through several design ideas. We're jumping into prototyping and we're building things and testing things, and we have parts of our field already built so that we can work through doing further testing, and I'm very excited.
Their first tournament takes place in early March in Little Rock, Arkansas. They'll compete in Kansas City a couple weeks later. We have results from this week's Chipotle fundraiser. In the 4 hours it went on, the event raised more than $132. That money will go towards helping to pay for prom, which takes place May 4th. Juniors and freshmen, don't miss out on the opportunity to earn money for college. Applications for the Casey Scholars Scholarship Program open January 1st and will close March 1st. Juniors, you could receive a $10,000 renewable scholarship, Freshmen, you could have a college savings account started for you with a chance to receive a one-time $7,000 scholarship. Most college-bound students need to take the ACT. The next test date is Saturday, February 9th, but the deadline to register for it is upon us, so do so Friday to avoid late fees. Before we go, just a few upcoming dates and events to keep in mind. That's it for this week's Bear Breakdown. I'm Mariah Razzo, and we'll see you next time, Bears.